Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make the best blackberry mousse. Blackberries in season and I've been picking them from the hedgerows for free, which is even better, and it just is something different than making blackberry jam or putting it in a crumble. So you can make this dessert in advance, keep it in the fridge, so when you have guests around or family members then you don't need to do anything, you can just serve it. So I will be making 5 of these dishes. But you can put it in one large dish and you can all tuck in at the end. So I'll go through the ingredients, what you need to do, and I'll show you the end product. I have got half a kilogram of blackberries and I am using 4.5 gelatin leaves. I've got a tablespoon of lemon juice, 100 grams of caster sugar, 2 egg whites and 150 ml of double cream. The first thing that you're going to do is add your blackberries into a large saucepan with the 100 grams of caster sugar. Now you're going to bring this up to simmering point and then you want to simmer it for about 10 to 15 minutes until the blackberries have broken down and you've got a really gorgeous syrup type mixture. So while you're waiting for that to simmer, you are then going to get your other ingredients prepared. So I am just soaking my 4.5 leaves of gelatin in some water, which I'm going to heat up in just a little while. And then what you can do is you can whisk up your 2 egg whites. That's really important not to get any yolk in the egg whites, otherwise they're not going to whisk up. And you want to whisk this until they are firm. I've now whipped up my egg whites and they are nice and firm. Something so satisfying about seeing it volumize, and a way that you can test to see if you've done it correctly is by putting the bowl over your head, and if none of the mixture falls out then they are perfectly whisked. So let's try it. Relief, perfect. What I've also done is whip up some double cream. Now you can use whipping cream if you want, don't use single cream, and I've just whipped that until it is firm. So now the blackberries are nicely simmering, I've got a few more minutes left on that, and I'm now going to put the gelatin into a saucepan. Now I'm going to take off the excess water and I'm going to put that into a saucepan over low heat so the gelatin dissolves. So I'm just doing a close-up of the blackberries because I just think this looks amazing. So look at that beautiful colour, and the blackberries have nearly mushed down, and look at this beautiful syrup. So just a few more minutes and then I'm going to pass it through a sieve to get rid of the pips. The blackberries have now simmered for 10 to 15 minutes and I've just took that off the heat, and the gelatin has now dissolved, and I'm going to add in my lemon juice, and then you're going to stir this and you're going to leave that to one side, because now's for the fiddly bit and the bit that takes the longest time out of this whole recipe, is to sieve the blackberries. So over a pan, I'm not going to tip it all in, I'm just going to spoon in just about a quarter of it, and then what you'll do is you're just going to rub the blackberry mixture through the sieve. I'm just using a wooden spoon, you can use a metal spoon if you want, and then what will be coming out is all of the gorgeous blackberry juice from here. So you want to make sure that you really press against the sieve and you get out all of this beautiful blackberry juice into the bowl. So I'm going to carry on doing this and then I'll show you what it should look like afterwards. Just a tip for this is once it starts getting to more kind of like a pulp and there's not much juice left, get a dish and you can put that on there before you add any more of the mixture, otherwise your sieve's just going to get clogged up. I have sieved out all of the pips and the skin from the blackberries. I know this looks like a lot, but you just really don't want them in there because it won't make your mousse a nice texture. And this is the gorgeous blackberry syrup that you get from that. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to pour in your gelatin that's got the lemon juice into the bowl with the blackberries. Now if you do this and then your gelatin goes hard again, just put it back on the heat and it will start to melt and dissolve. So if you do this step in advance and then you think, oh my gosh, it's got set already before you put it in the blackberries, Don't worry, just heat it up again and then it will go into a liquid. So make sure you get all of the last drops out as best you can. And you're just going to stir that into the blackberry mixture. And like I said, you need to leave it to one side until it is starting to set before you fold in your egg white and your cream. The next thing you're going to do once you've let this set almost, so it's not going to set completely, it's still going to be runny, is you are going to fold in your whipped double cream. So you're just going to add all of this into the mixture. And then you fold it in using the figure of 8. All the cream has been folded in, so you want to make sure you get rid of all of the lumps. And it's this beautiful, hopefully you can see, this beautiful mixture here. So the next bit is to fold in your egg whites. So let's put those in. So you want to make sure that you fold these in, not just stir them in. Otherwise you'll just knock out all of the air that you've incorporated into the egg whites, and then your mousse won't be nice, light and fluffy. The egg whites have been folded into the mixture and it should look like that. Now it won't be smooth, you don't want that, but you don't want any big lumps. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to spoon it into your ramekins or into a large dish. All the mixture has been spooned into these dishes, so it made 5 of these perfectly. Now you're going to just put these into the fridge for a few hours or until they have set, and then I'll show you how to decorate them. They have now set and they've just been in the fridge for just a couple of hours, so it doesn't take that long. And with the remaining cream that I had, I just whipped that up also, and then I'm just going to pipe on some cream into the middle just to finish this off. And then I'm going to place 2 blackberries on top. So make sure you save some. They are done. So the finishing touches just with some more cream and decorated it with 2 blackberries. This is a light, fluffy mousse and I can't wait to eat this. So use the ingredients that are in season, or freeze some blackberries if you've got loads, and you can make it later on in the year for that special treat. So I'm going to enjoy this. If you want to see any more videos, then I'm going to be publishing them 3 times a week, so on a Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. So make sure you check out, hit the subscribe button. If you want the recipe, look in the description. If you've got any comments, please leave one and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So I will see you again.